Adalita, welcome back to noise11.com with something different to talk about. We're not kind of talking about you today. We're talking about this and the 50th anniversary of the Rolling Stones' Exile on Main Street.
We are. Hello.
Well, this is quite exciting. A double album of probably many Stones fans would probably argue their greatest piece of work. So that's quite an honour to get to perform this with some of your buddies over the next few months.
Yeah, I know. It's a real privilege and I'm super excited. It's going to be great.
Are you a Rolling Stones fan?
I am a fan. I'm not across all the records though. This record is something I've had to, get myself acquainted with. So, Tim and Tex are all over it, and I go to them, I tap into their, knowledge of the Stones. So I'm the rookie, I'm coming in just learning, So this album, definitely I've had to kind of, get to know it. I always knew like a couple of songs, Tumbling Dice and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I know it's a real favorite album of a lot of people's, hands down. So I've got to do a really good job on this.
Getting to perform this with Tex Perkins and Tim Rogers. Now, is it true to say that you will be singing some of the songs, but they will be performing some of the songs? Because I couldn't help notice at the Sticky Fingers shows how both Tex and Tim go into Mick mode when they sing.
Well, they're both. I was just thinking the other day how great a performer each of them are. Those guys are, and that's what they do really well. Like they're superstars, and they just know how to, work a crowd and deliver a song, but it's innate in them. They just love performing. They just have such a great energy and you just can't help but watch them. They're so mesmerizing, and whereas I'm a little more introspective in my performance, I'm not always the show person, so I really have to just go a bit outside of my comfort zone and really put myself out there for shows like this. So that's why I love doing them, so I can just test myself, like see how far I can push myself. But I deliver it in my own way, and that's what I can give is my own unique take on it. But yeah, I definitely, Tex and Tim and Phil, when we were doing Sticky Fingers, they're just so good at performing, so good. They do it without even thinking. They don't have to think about it, so, it's going to be such a great show.
Let's talk about the songs that you will be taking lead on. So run me through. Effectively we've got a double album here of disc. Well, that's 3 and 4, and disc 1 and 2. So there's something like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 or 19 songs on here.
Yeah.
So what are you? Which ones? What are you doing?
Well, I'm not sure if I can reveal it, Paul. I haven't been given a brief, but I haven't revealed it to the previous interviewer, so I'm not sure I can reveal it at this stage.
You can do one. I'm sure we can do one. If we're going to talk about one song that Adalita is going to be singing lead.
I think I'm doing Tumbling Dice, but Tumbling Dice is one of the ones that I wanted to do. I love that song so much. So there you go. There's a scoop for you.
Okay, well, Tumbling Dice, that's an interesting song for you to do because that was a song that Linda Ronstadt also covered and released as a single and had a hit with. So where are you taking your markings from for your version of Tumbling Dice? From the Linda Ronstadt version vocals or from the Mick Jagger vocal?
Yeah, well, I didn't know Linda Ronstadt did a cover of that, did her own version of
a very successful cover of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I'm learning. So because I like watching the live versions of the songs just to get a bit more of a take on it, be a bit more informed. And then I came across the Linda one and I was like, whoa, it's so good. Like, and she changes the lyrics too. Excuse me, she changed the lyrics at the start of the song, but I'm not changing the lyrics. I'm sticking to the Stones lyrics. So I'm kind of more sticking to the Exile version, but I am being informed by the Linda Ronstadt version in that she was a female singing it and I'm a female singing it. And just in sort of her delivery, I liked it was slightly more, just a little slightly more measured or something, more relaxed or slightly slower, but she gives it this real punch. It's very punctuated and I loved that. So, and it's got a real attitude, just this real attitude to it. And it's just, it's so good the way she delivers it. So it's kind of a mix of both, you know, and then I'm just doing it sort of in my style. But I really love singing sort of country tinged songs. Not a lot of people know that or think that of me, but I really love country music. So, and this has got a sort of a twang to it, a country twang that I love. That's why I wanted to do it. But the Linda Ronstadt version is so great to see her do that. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel even more excited to do it as a female singing the lyrics, the song, doing the song.
Yeah. When I look at the songs that are on here and compare them to 2022, the Rolling Stones are out on tour across Europe at the moment as we speak, and basically Tumbling Dice that you just talked about is a must-do song at every Stones gig, but one of the ones that pops up probably 70 to 80% of the time at a Stones gig is the Keith Richards lead vocal, Happy. Will that be a song that you will get to do or one of the guys?
I don't think I'll be doing that one. No, no. I reckon if that'll be one of the guys.
Yeah. So that was a Keith Richard lead vocal on the album. So that must be an interesting point within the live concert, because in a Stones concert, Keith gets his own 2 solo songs back to back in the middle of a show. And invariably one of them is Happy. So, you know, how do you think that one will fit in with the live performance when you do it?
I think it'll go down really well, and you know, just doing these songs, you know, just any of the songs is just going to go down, you know, incredibly well. And the band, you know, the house band are just incredible, you know. So, you know, the duties sort of can be sometimes taken up by the band, or, you know, Jack Housden's our MD and he does some singing as well. So there might be some surprises in there, but we've got such a great cast that, you know, we can kind of go anywhere with it. And that's the, you know, that's the joy of it. We can just do it our own way and mix it up and, you know, have some surprises in there for the crowd too. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. We've already started the rehearsals. It's going to be really fun to get our teeth into it. Yeah.
And Exile on Main Street is to mark the 50th anniversary of the release of the Rolling Stones on the 20th of September 2023. Does that date mean anything to you?
No.
That will be the 10th anniversary of All Day Venus.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
Seeing as you've been out there doing the anniversaries for others, will you be doing the anniversary for yourself?
That is a great idea, Paul. I'm going to write that down. Oh my God, I love that. Wow, that is a great idea. Yeah, I should do an All Day Venus 10th anniversary tour and do all the songs off the record.
Just do the album from beginning to end. Of course you should.
That is unreal. Thank you. Oh my God.
Now tell me, why hasn't there been another Adalita album in the last 9 years?
Because I've been working really hard on the third album. That's why. It's just taking a long time to, you know, it's ready now. It's ready now to go into production, but the writing process was quick. So I had everything written except for maybe a couple of songs. But the recording took a long time to nail the songs down. Some of the songs were very tricky to get the tempo map and exactly how I wanted it. And it's trying to realize a song can sometimes be just almost impossible. The song does not want to be recorded, or you just struggle with it. So I've never really experienced that in the past, but I think these songs are quite complicated, complex, and some of them are very epic, very, lots of parts, and I've got strings and piano, but just nailing the tempos was the main thing. And so that took a long time, and re-records in different studios. And a couple of songs I actually have a mate come in and co-produce and produce because I just couldn't get them. So yeah, it was just sort of the mechanics of it. Just recording was the tricky part, but I finally got it in the end. So that's why it's taken so long. Plus I've been working, I've had to go on the road, and a lot of that takes up a lot of time and energy. So I had to kind of put the record aside to work and self-manage, which I hadn't done before. So a lot of my time was taken up with, admin and doing shows, but finally got there, and, I could go on and on, but yeah, it'll hopefully be out later this year. It's hopefully just about to go into production. So yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to new music from you. We look forward to old music from the Rolling Stones. And we look forward to a 10th anniversary All Day Venus in 2023.
Oh, thank you, Paul. That sounds unreal.
You'll be busy.
I'll be busy. Thank you. Thank you for putting some more stuff on my plate, which I love. No, I love it. Thank you for having me.